to order, please. Hazel? Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby? Here. Councilmember Page?
Here.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Here.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Here.
Councilmember Dolan?
Here.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Here.
Councilmember Harder?
Here.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you.
Move for approval of journal meeting in August 25th, 2015.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The journal is approved. We have no bid openings this evening, so we will move to communications.
Mr. Chair, there are no tax compromises or zoning matters this evening, so we'll move to road and bridge matters. Under road and bridge matters, item number 1, 3rd District.
Receive, file, and the street be accepted for maintenance as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries.
Mr. Chair, moving on to other communications, item number 1.
Receive, file, and the county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion for item number 2, and that will be the order.
Item number 3, 3rd District.
Receive, file, and the deposit agreement and the subdivision plat be approved as recommended.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 4, 4th District.
Receive, file, and a change of managing officer be approved as requested.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 5.
Receive, file, and the county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation, and that will be the order.
Item number 6, 3rd District.
Same motion.
So ordered.
Item number 7.
Same motion through item number 9, and that will be the order.
Item number 10, 4th and 2nd Districts.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 11, 6th District.
Receive, file, and the county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion for 12.
So ordered.
Item number 13, 4th District.
Same motion.
So ordered.
Item number 14.
Receive, file, and the appointment be approved as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 15.
Receive, file, and the appointment be approved as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Please read the add-on.
Item number 1, 6th District.
Receive, file, and the county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 2, 3rd District.
Same motion, please.
So ordered. Report of the county executive.
Nothing this evening, Chairman.
Thank you. For the special committees, St. Louis County Council Committee of the Whole met on Tuesday, August 18th, 2015, to consider the request for legislation to appropriate funds in the amount of $60,000 for the remainder of the 2015 for a Veterans Treatment Court for St. Louis County. I move that the report of the meeting of the Committee of the Whole Tuesday, August 18th, 2015 be received, filed, and adopted as submitted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The report is adopted. We'll move to public forum.
We have 2 speakers this evening, Mr. Chair.
Okay, if you would please come forward when your name is called, state your name and address, please, and if you would, keep your comments to 3 minutes. Thank you.
First speaker this evening is Dan Hyatt.
Good evening, Mr. Stanger, council members. My name is Dan Hyatt. I live at 2817 Fifi Road, Maryland Heights, Missouri. First, if the decision hasn't been made yet, I encourage the council to show respect for our veterans by selling the acreage to Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery. And many of my friends feel exactly the same way I do. The main reason why I'm here is St. Louis has a problem with vacancies. And the solution to those vacancies, the derelict homes, the homes that are falling apart or headed that way, is they are crime magnets, they're drug magnets, they bring down property values in the neighborhoods. And there's a couple of things that are happening. There's one proposed, which was the landlord licensing, and the other is the abusive behavior by the city council or the municipalities harassing the landlords and the people trying to fix those homes and make them use. Because the average homeowner is not going to take a vacant home and fix it up. It's the small landlords who own 1 to 10 houses who fix the houses, rent them out so they're no longer a derelict in the neighborhood. Well, what happens when you encourage this is you no longer have the vacant houses. You now have plenty of rentals, especially in Ms. Irby's district, and it pushes us in the right direction. In the better off neighborhoods, it's not an issue. In the poorer neighborhoods where there's extreme enforcement, it is an issue. I recently ran into a problem with one of the Northwest County municipalities where they were doing things like, they're usually in direct violation of state law, and then they cut right through due process of law, send you a special tax lien, which is then put on their property taxes, which brings up all kinds of constitutional issues because they're in direct violation of state law. And then what happens is it gets put on their tax lien and all this. I called the county attorney a couple of years ago, the first time this happened to me, and he told me that convenience supersedes the law because it's inconvenient to make sure that the cities are following the law 1,000 times. Just 2 weeks ago, the Missouri Supreme Court one more time did the seesaw that says any ordinance that conflicts with state law is null and void and no law at all. The courts repeatedly say every time the ordinances go up against the appeals court, they say any ordinance that conflicts with state law is null, void, and the court has no jurisdiction. But the cities know that because you're not going to make sure they followed the law, they don't follow the law because it costs more to fight them than it does to call them on it.
That's 3 minutes, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I want to thank you for your time and have a nice day.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Abir Moten.
Good evening, ladies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abir Motan. I am homeless and representing all the homeless. I'm working on opening up a foundation that will be called Global Bridge to the Future Fusion for Life Foundation. If God wills, will hopefully be the first 24-hour ongoing crisis agency, safety, homeless, and pet shelter in the entire world that will be open here in St. Louis that will have its own program for successfully improving one's focus, energy, endurance, heart, mind, shape, physical and spiritual strength, and well-being. Its mission will be crisis, abuse, and violence intervention, and to free, balance, enable, guide, strengthen, unite, remove stress, stabilize, enlighten, educate, regain rights and equality and success, and end discrimination, oppression, negligence, abuse, brutality, entrapment, retaliation, and reprisals, hate crimes, and intentional misrepresentation, and help the communities with successful collaboration, safety methods, negotiation, and conflict resolution to permanently end poverty and to prevent the conditions of poverty for future generations by redeveloping, strengthening, and uniting all of our diversified communities and revitalizing depressed areas. I hope and pray that we can all see that the variety and the flavors that we add will enrich all of our lives and bring peace, understanding, and liberation among all of us for the better. We hope to build a healthy foundation with quality care methods and products for quality life. We will teach everyone amazing and simple methods to live inspired, pure, faithful, and nourished in order to live well. Our focus will be to educate all of our employees and residents to try to live in harmony with their fellow men and women and even their environment and with all the amazing creatures God has created. Islam has a very appealing belief system that has been embraced by converts for decades now, and its rituals give meaning to people from all the walks of life. Most prison systems across the United States now actively encourage their inmates to learn about Islam, recognizing the discipline and civilizing effect it has on the prison population. In many urban areas, Muslims have been credited with ridding neighborhoods of crimes, drugs, and prostitution, and working with local officials to revitalize depressed areas. Islam can and will continue to make positive contributions in every society in which its followers settle and gracefully and nutritionally achieve successful balance. Islam is a clear investigation of a spirituality, a way of life that has been unfairly vilified by the American media and warped into contradictory tokenism by those who appear to be Muslim, and I repeat, who appear to be Muslim in name only. I am confident that this foundation... All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No more speakers, Mr. Chair.
That will conclude the public forum. We will move on to introduction of bills.
Bill number 213, introduced by Councilmember Harder, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute an amendment to a contract with O.R. Cole & Associates for professional land acquisition services for the Spirit of St. Louis Airport. Bill number 214, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute a contract with Jacobs Engineering Group Incorporated for professional services in connection with replacement of the ice rink at the Wayne C. Kennedy Recreation Complex and related services. Bill number 215, introduced by Councilmember Dolan, an ordinance amending Title 12 St. Louis County Revised Ordinances 1974 as amended traffic code by enacting and adding one new provision to Schedule 6. Bill number 216, introduced by Councilmember Wassinger, an ordinance amending ordinance number 19,010 as amended by repealing and reenacting Section 2 pertaining to PC 34-98, New Development LLC. Bill number 217, introduced by Councilmember Wassinger, an ordinance amending ordinance number 12,595 as amended by repealing and reenacting Section 3 pertaining to PC 181-85, John W. Kelly, trustee et al. Mr. Chair, that is all the bills.
Thank you. Perfection of bills, please.
Bill number 8, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Hold, please.
Bill number 8 is held.
Bill number 159, introduced by Councilmember Harder.
Hold, please.
Bill number 159 is held.
Bill number 205, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 205. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 205 is perfected.
Bill number 206, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 206.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 206 is perfected.
Bill number 207, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 207.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 207 is perfected.
Bill number 208, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move to perfect bill number 208.
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 208 is perfected.
Bill number 209, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Bless you. I move to perfect bill number 209.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 209 is perfected.
Bill number 210, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary.
I move to perfect Bill number 210.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 210 is perfected.
Bill number 211, introduced by Councilmembers Dolan, Page, O'Leary, and Harder.
I move to perfect bill number 211.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 211 is perfected.
Bill number 212, introduced by Councilmember Harder.
I move to perfect Bill number 212.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 212 is perfected. Final passage of bills.
Bill number 52, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Please hold.
Bill number 116, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Please hold.
Bill number 197, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of Bill number 197.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby? Aye. Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 197, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 197 is finally passed.
Bill number 198, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of Bill number 198.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Erby? Aye. Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 198, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 198 is finally passed.
Bill number 199, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of Bill number 199.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Erby? Aye. Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 199, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 199 is finally passed.
Bill number 200, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Move for final passage of Bill number 200.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby? Aye. Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 200, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 200 is finally passed.
Bill number 201, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Move for final passage of Bill number 201.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby? Aye. Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 201, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 201 is finally passed.
Bill number 202, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary.
I move for final passage of Bill number 202.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby? Aye. Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara? Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 202, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 202 is finally passed.
Bill number 203, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary.
I moved for final passage of Bill number 203.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby? Aye. Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 203, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 203 is finally passed.
Bill number 204, introduced by Councilmember Dolan for Councilmember O'Meara.
Hold, please.
So ordered.
Moving on to resolutions, Mr. Chair, we have one this evening. Resolution number 1, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary.
Hold on the order of business.
Yeah, here. Okay, so ordered.
The resolution. He asked me to pay, I'll give it to him.
Just like to introduce.
You want to
Are you ready?
No.
or-
Okay.
Oh.
You just want to hold.
Yeah. Yeah. Just hold. Oh. Okay, so. Yes. Okay, so. Okay, all right, okay. Want the motion to be adopted.
Second.
Councilmember Erby? Aye. Councilmember Page?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary?
Aye.
Councilmember Harder.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on resolution number 1, there are 7 ayes.
Resolution number 1 is adopted.
Moving on to unfinished business, Mr. Chair, item number 1, 6th District.
Hold on the order of business.
So ordered.
And, Mr. Chair, moving on to new business, we have 4 prepared orders this evening.
Move for adoptions of orders 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Orders 1, 2, 3, and 4 are adopted.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We are adjourned.